So ADA over the last few days has been trading sideways, and I mentioned in the previous update, I was tracking a WX Y structure to the downside, and during the time of recording, I was looking at for ADA to be within this Y wave, which had the potential to breach below the local bottom at 23.28 cents. But instead, the complete opposite ended up taking place, where we saw a reversal, and we saw the price of ADA breach above the previous local top at 26.64 cents, and that then confirmed that we were bullish rather than bearish. Now, despite this, it is still possible that we could be within this WXY structure to the downside, but for that to be the case, this X wave would need to top off over here rather than over here. And assuming that we ended up topping off over here, this X wave would then be made up of an internal three-wave move. And so what I'm looking at for right now is for this whole move to the upside to form the W wave, and for this correction to form the X wave, and for this reversal to the upside to form the Y wave. And so assuming that this structure is in play, what I'll do is I'll set out the Y wave target, which would usually retrace anywhere between 1 to 1.236 of the W wave. And so if I bring the fib tool down to 26.8 cents, what you can see is the price of ADA has the potential to reach anywhere between 21.62 cents to 22.53 cents. And so, yeah, this here is the bearish setup. Now, assuming that we are bullish, it's possible that we could continue to see higher highs. And for that to be the case, this three-wave structure would need to form the W wave rather than the X wave. So if I remove this, it's possible that this whole move to the upside could have formed the W wave, and what we're witnessing at the moment is a correction to form the X wave, and we could see a reversal to form the Y wave. And this WX structure would need to follow the right guidelines, such as the X wave retracing anywhere between 50 to 8.2% of the W wave. So using the fib tool, you can see that that range sits between 23.67 cents to 24.98 cents. And so for as long as we hold this region here, it's possible that this WX structure could be forming right now. And if it just so happens that we breach below the 88.2% retrace level, that would then signal that we're bearish, and we could see a drop on the price of ADA. Now, what is also interesting is within this move here. So if I drop down to the hourly chart, what you can see is we had a 5-wave structure that formed. So here we had a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And usually, whenever you have a 5-wave structure that forms, that can have a signal that we're bullish, or that we ended up completing the uptrend, which in this case is this WXY structure. And so assuming that we are bullish, it's possible that we could have the Y wave play out over the next couple of days or so. However, if it just so happens that we ended up completing this uptrend, that could then fall in line with the price of ADA being bearish, and we could see a reversal, and the price of ADA then fall into this range between 21 to 23 cents. And so that's something I'm going to be looking at for in the days and weeks to come, and I will keep you guys updated.